Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Sunday Tech Rumor Roundup. I just want to briefly go over the things that I've been kind of looking at the past few days. The first one being July 22nd seems to be the launch date for the Z Fold and Flip 8s, as well as the rumored wide folding phone. That I don't know, I'm a bit on the fence. I don't know if this is pure rumor speculation to kind of push Apple into maybe, I don't know, maybe leaking their iPhone Fold. I don't even know, sure, but we did get that brief. I believe before the rumor started, didn't we get a very, very brief teaser at the end of the S25 series, Galaxy Unpacked for the S25 Edge? I don't know if any of you guys remembered that, but I think that was it, right? And then I don't think it was, I'm not entirely sure the timeline, but then I know for sure we got the S25 Edge before the iPhone Air was launched in fall. I think the Edge was launched in July with their flips and their folds. I'm not, again, I'm not entirely sure on that timeline there, but you would have thought that maybe if the wide were something that was going to come out, maybe we would get like a very, very, a 2-second teaser. That's what the Edge teaser was. It was super fast. It wasn't even, we just knew it was going to be a slim phone, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, I'm just a little bit surprised that we're kind of coming close to July. It's a little bit further away, not as close as I think it is. But I'm assuming they have to have some sort of finished product right now to where they could do, or at the very least, a finished product teaser and trailer for the wide. So I'm a little bit surprised that hasn't leaked yet. Which kind of makes me a little bit hesitant that it's going to launch in July. But yeah, you never know. It could just be my pessimism in terms of this, because you know what, maybe not Samsung, but I think it is a little bit funny that Google started off their Fold line with a passport style Google Fold, and I think that form factor is something Google really screwed up on not keeping that. They just have a regular large folding phone like everyone else now, and now with the iPhone Fold that's going to come out, and this Z Fold 8 wide, it looks like the passport style folding phone is going to make a comeback, I guess. I mean, there was never really a push for it. There was that other one. What is it called? I think it was the Oppo and Find, something like that. It's not one of their newer ones. It was one from a few years ago. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one in the left right here. Very, very small, and I don't know what it's called though. I think it's just called N. Let's see here, Tom's Guide. Just want to show you guys kind of a visual as to what I'm talking about. Let's see if they do a more like a front look of it. But it's very, very small. Like, imagine a base Galaxy S phone or iPhone. It's very, very small in terms of the actual outside of it, and that, oh, these are just picture samples. Yeah, I think this is it. You could kind of see it's a little bit small in his hands. I thought that was a very cool form factor there, a smaller wide folding phone. Something we at the time, I think all we had in the States here was the Z Folds. Now we got OnePlus, now we get the Google Fold. Now we got Motorola, their Fold that's coming out. But they're all larger phones. This is my iPhone Air. I think they're probably like 6.7, 6.8 inch outer screen. So when you fold them out, it's very much like a paperback sized. Oh wait, let me see if I could. Okay, maybe not as big as a paperback like this, but you know, you get the picture. They're large folding phones. You kind of open it up. The inside is supposed to be kind of like your traveling tablet, and the outside is just your normal smartphone. So I think for people who need that outer or need that large inner screen, that'll probably work really well for them. But I think the average consumer would like something that they could use one-handed on the outer screen, but then on the inner screen, it's just like a nice little tablet to watch our movies or YouTube, kind of stuff like that. I guess this is a huge roundabout way of saying I'm glad this push or this supposed push. Again, these are all rumors and speculations. For a smaller size fold with a wider inner screen. I keep mixing those up. Is being kind of pushed onto the consumers, just so we kind of have that option. We don't. I mean, no. Everyone's just copying each other with the 6.7, 6.8 outer screen. Why don't we just get like a candy bar phone, not a non-folding phone? Not that I don't know. So I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's move on to the iPhone Fold, what it looks like, because the reason why I bring that up is because there is a more looks. Let me see if I could find it. There was someone that kind of made a dummy, or I don't know if it is a dummy phone. I think maybe this looks like close to it. Unboxing of a dummy phone, but it looked like if you blended the iPhone 17 Pro in white with the Google Fold 1, the smaller passport one that I was talking about. Here, let me just look it up. Unboxing. I think it's this one. Yeah, you could kind of see here. So, does this not look like someone took the Google Fold from 2019, the very first one, and made the back of it like an iPhone 17 Pro in white? That was what really kind of struck me right away. I was like, if this, I know we have to take all these rumors with a grain of salt, because these are all people just making their concept videos, making dummies of these phones, and trying to get their 15 minutes of fame on social medias, or they just kind of like have fun with it. Those people are okay. I mean, those concept phones that I see, or concept tech on Instagram, is pretty cool to look at. So, not those guys, but I think it's a little strange. I don't know. Once again, you got to take it with a grain of salt, because I don't think this is what we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get something similar to what the iPhone Air is right here in terms of design for the camera. I don't know what exactly iPhone or Apple is going for in terms of what their iPhone Fold is going to, what they want to accomplish with it. If they want it to be thin, they want it to be thin, then the speculation or the talk around the time the iPhone Air came out a few months ago was the iPhone Fold is going to be just two iPhone Airs stuck together. And that was everyone's kind of talking point at the time. If they're trying to go for a thin folding phone, I could see that happening. But if they're trying to go for something new-ish on the market, I could see them going for the passport style folding option. Just so it kind of, again, I don't even know, is the iPhone Fold going to replace the iPad mini? Is that what their push is going to be? If that's the case, maybe they're going to make it a little bit chunkier so that the battery is a lot better and could stand up to what the iPad mini offers on a day-to-day basis. Is it going to be what do you call it? The Apple Pencil, is that going to be usable? Are they going to make a whole new one, a smaller, slimmer one, maybe for the iPhone Fold? If they're going to go in the productivity route, trying to appeal to those people. I'm not entirely sure what Apple's plans are in terms of a folding phone. Because they have so many other products that they push out to people that need a little bit more power than just an iPhone. You got the Macs, you got the iPads, you got like dozens of options, and in those two product lines. I thought Apple was going to come out with a flip phone first, because we don't have a lot of companies pushing to innovate with the flip phone. It's just Samsung for the past 7-8 years, and Motorola with their Razors, and that's pretty much it. That's all we have in the States here. And considering that, I mean, I don't have the numbers, but I would think that a big portion of iPhone users are women and girls, and because there is kind of like a social, I don't want to say hierarchy when it comes to girls and women using iPhones versus whatever Android of their choice. I do think that there is some sort of social awareness when it comes to using iPhones, kind of outside the real world and outside, adulthood, where a lot of adults don't really care anymore about the whole iPhone versus Android type thing, or using an iPhone because it's popular and all of your friends have it. I think it's very rooted in the teens or the early 20s demographics. However, if Apple were to make a flip phone, maybe in the style of the two-tone style of the 17 Pros, or even like the fun colors of the 17, like a matcha iPhone flip, I think that would have done really, really well. I can't see too many young kids, teens, young adults using an iPhone Fold. Because again, who are they trying to appeal to? I guess this is folding phones in general. I think they're massive in their productivity, but Apple has kind of a marketing like a power, I don't know what you call it. They're really good at marketing, and they're really good at marketing to younger people, and I think that's why what is it, 60% of Americans use iPhones, something crazy like that, compared with the rest of the world, where obviously Androids dominate. So yeah, again, another long-winded way of saying I'm not entirely sure what an iPhone Fold is going to replace. I'm thinking it's going to replace their iPad minis. I think they're going to probably discontinue the iPad mini. And I think when the iPhone Fold does come out, they're going to mention that in kind of like their little featurette thing, where maybe people are coming up and saying, I love my iPad Air, but I kind of wish I had something more portable to take with me to school and to work or to the coffee shop. And then the iPhone Fold comes in, and we get that nice dance party in the back and stuff like that. The problem is going to be the price, as well as what compromises will be made. Because we know with the iPhone Air right here, one camera, small battery, those are the compromises for the $1,000 price tag. Is it going to be the same for the iPhone Fold? If it's super thin, and the battery is not on par with the competition, and maybe only has one camera or even two cameras. The Z Folds, they have 3 cameras. Pixel Folds, they have 3 cameras. I believe Motorola has 4 cameras. And OnePlus, I think they have 4 or 3. I'm not entirely sure about OnePlus, but 2 isn't a standard in terms of folds here in the US. or even one. There is a chance that they could do one. I mean, it's not impossible for them to do on their first fold go around. So it'll be interesting to see what this iPhone Fold really is. If it's gonna launch with the 18 Pros, or if it's gonna come later in October or December, or October or November. Because we know this year it's going to be split in terms of products. The 18 and the 18e are going to be launched February time, late winter, early spring time. I'm still not entirely sure if there's going to be a second generation of the iPhone Air. That's something actually, let me, I could just look at iPhone Air. Oh boy, I can't type on, I suck at typing on, iOS keyboard. It just feels a little off. I think these are just all concept. Let me see if there's any actual reporting on this. No matter how badly it sells, new reports suggest the iPhone 2 isn't dead. And this is from Tech Radar. I sincerely hope it's true. 1 October report suggested there was virtually no consumer demand for the device. I believe it only sold like 200,000 units, and they just stopped production on it because no one else was buying it. A Chinese leaker called Fixed Focus Digital says Apple still plans to release an iPhone Air 2, no matter how badly it sells. I mean, like the company, blah blah blah. I could see it being maybe they'll take another crack at it for their iPhone 20th, or maybe post iPhone 20th. Let's see, may not be the exact same translation. Okay, get out of here. I want to just see what the numbers are. Apple's March 2027 event will likely focus on its, it's not, I don't know. I think it's kind of up in the air. If it's not released, I feel like closer to 2027 we'll get a better understanding if there is any rumors or leaks in terms of a second gen iPhone Air. And I think these are all the same articles using that Chinese leaker. Yeah, because they have all the same titles for the articles. So yeah, I think if they were to release a second one, I think they're probably going to handle it. Well, I think it will probably get a second lens for sure. Maybe a slight increase in battery, but I don't think so because that will add a little thickness to it. And even a bigger battery will add a little thickness to it. So I'm not entirely sure of what they're going to do for a second one. But also, if there's a second generation, I could see it being an iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 13 mini kind of a situation where that's all we get. iPhone 12 mini didn't sell that well. They tried again with the iPhone 13 mini. It didn't sell that well, so they just continued the line. And now they got the iPhone Air. But it'll be surprising if they don't continue with it, because then I don't see Apple going back to the iPhone Plus. Unless they do and they make it slimmer, but not as slim as the iPhone Air. They keep the two lenses and I don't even know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want this to be a long video. I want it to just be a quick roundup. I've been going off on the whole Fold thing, so maybe I'll call it quits here because I'm not entirely sure what I forgot what I wanted to talk about. Actually, let me just see very quick if there's any updates in terms of Pixel 11 stuff. Oh, what is this from Phone Arena? Let me just quickly look through this. Samsung new display tech could launch on the Pixel 11 first. Let me just quickly, what? Panels? Oh, brighter screens, more accurate colors, and better power efficiency. You know what Google should do with their 11 Pro and Pro XL is they should form some sort of contract with Samsung to get the anti-reflective displays. because that'll be kind of cool. No other phone really has it. The Apple kind of touted the iPhone 18 to have the best anti-reflective display that they've had, but it's still not comparable to what Samsung, the Ultras, have to offer. It really is something where you kind of you use the Ultras with their those anti-reflective displays, and it's kind of hard to go back to any other screen because it's so nice to use it under direct sunlight and maybe under fluorescent lights at work and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, this M16 panel, yeah, the brighter colors and stuff. So yeah, I think I think that's it for today. I'll keep a lookout for I think the Z Fold 8. Oh no, the Pixel 11s are coming out first before the Samsung's Unpacked in July. I believe the Pixels come out in sometime in August. Wait, am I mixing it up right? April, May, June, July. Oh no, shoot, July is before August. What am I thinking? Okay, so we'll see the possible Z Fold 8 wide before any of the Pixel 11s. But knowing Pixel, we'll probably once 2027 come. Wait, 2027? What the heck am I talking about? Once we get closer to summer, I'm thinking maybe June time we'll start getting Pixel 11 leaks, and the colors and all of that. Okay, I'll end it here because I'm just I'm mixing up my words and stuff, and I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So I'll see you all next time, and let me know if you have any rumors that I missed. I'm always looking to kind of see what else is going on out there that I've haven't got to yet. So okay, until next time, bye.